much. I am overwhelmed. I've waited 31 years for this moment.
In the fall of 1976, just 3 months after her first television appearance, all of Genie's dreams came true when she was cast as Laura Weber on the low-rated soap opera General Hospital. It was only her second job. Gloria was delighted to discover the talented daughter of Ivor Francis was a member of her cast.
She took my father and me out to breakfast and she said, I just want you to know, Ivor, that I am planning to get the young audience and I'm planning to use your daughter to do it.
Well, Genie almost jumped out of the chair, and so did he. He said, by all means, we want to do it.
I remember him sitting me down on this edge of my bed and saying to me that your life is going to change now.
But nothing in Genie's young life had prepared her for what lay ahead.
Maybe we should call for help before it gets any later.
We can't. We're right in the middle of nowhere.
Well, Scotty, we can't just stand here. I knew it. I knew it. I'm going to miss my curfew.
All of us here pray that your marriage will be a source of abundant happiness for you, and that you will enrich it by your tender devotion, your mindfulness in little things, and most importantly, by your patience and your constancy with one another, today and forever.
This is the first wedding I've ever been to where I didn't cry. I didn't shed a tear.
I'd like to help you now if I can. Tell me what kind of trouble are you in. Maybe I can help. I mean, all you have to do is tell me.
You're really quite wonderful, you know.
I'm not sure what I am sometimes, except for really confused.
I never met anybody like you before.
And you probably never will again.
Every once in a while, I'd see her smile. She turned my day around. A girl with those eyes could stare through the lies and see what your heart was saying.
And there's a picture of Tony and Genie. And now on General Hospital, they're on the run with the mob, close in their heels. Would you welcome her, please, Genie Francis from General Hospital. Amazing to me how these relations on the show, and we really think that you all have a relationship. We believe it. We watch the TV and it works. You, in truth, live at home, and you're just starting to. You just bought a condominium.
Yes, I did.
Of your own.
Yes, as a matter of fact, just today I found out that I got the place that I made an offer on. I love the letters from kids because kids are just great. They believe that I am Laura, and they write to me about the story.
You're not? And they send her a check, too. Look
yes,
at this.
wait a second. This one, she's worried that, she says, go back home to your family. She's worried that I'm going to get killed by the hitman, so...
The underworld is chasing you.
Right,
okay.
right. So what she did is she took this check, I guess from her parents, and she made it out for $1,600. And she just tells me to go home, to get on a bus and just go home. She sent me a check.
Are the banks closed yet?
Think of Laura, but left don't cry. I know she wanted that way. Hey, when you think of Laura, but left don't cry. I know she wanted that way.
Called me at that time the tragic princess. And how cathartic to bring this wonderful man into her life who just takes her on an adventure and makes her Cinderella.
When Genie Francis was 19, 30 million people tuned in to watch her second TV wedding, a ceremony that remains the most viewed moment in daytime television. The TV lovers created a media frenzy like daytime had never seen. Genie and Tony graced the cover of magazines from Soap Opera Digest to Newsweek. Just as Genie hit her peak, the overwhelmed teenager watched her world disintegrate. Beneath the glamour was a lonely child struggling to be accepted in a grown-up world.
I knew that I couldn't quite fit in with the adult people on the show unless I seemed more like an adult. And I really wanted to fit in with them because they were kind of my last hope.
Laura disappeared. We saw her last walking into a dense fog on a dark pier. Later, one of her boots, soggy but still recognizable, washed up on shore. Well, today Laura returns to General Hospital, and recently I talked with Genie Francis, who plays the role of Laura, and Tony Geary, who plays the part of Luke. I asked Genie what it was like for her to go back to the show after nearly 2 years away from it.
Well, actually, it's been a lot of fun. It's like sort of like old home week. And in some ways, it's like visiting my childhood because I grew up there.
Tony, what about you? Is it nice having your long-lost lady, your leading lady, back in your arms?
We've had a really good time the last 4 weeks. It's been a lot of humor, and I don't think I've laughed so hard in a long time. It's been pretty dry around there in terms of the humor without my old lady.
I know you, and you're here, and every day we live. I know her, and well, she's here. I can feel her when I sing.
Could you pass me the vegetables?
Well, just a moment, just a moment. Here, you take the carrots.
I hate carrots.
Well, she who hesitates eats carrots. Eats carrots.
Just for that.
Hey, now, wait a minute. Give me that. That is mine.
He who hesitates loses his drumstick.
That ain't fair. Give me that. Give me... give me that.
I love you, Luke. I really do.
The three Spencers.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
The stars at night.
I really like Laura personally. Well, let's see. We look alike. We look very much alike. We're the same age. I don't know.
What about her motivations?
I'd say basically we're pretty much alike. More so now than before.
Think of Laura.